Well, April is Autism Acceptance Month, and with the rise of kids getting autism diagnoses, the need for trained therapists and therapy services is so important. Here now to talk about a special hiring event to help fill this need is the founder of Healing Haven, Jamie McGillivray. Jamie, thanks for being with us this morning.
Thanks for having me. Good morning.
Good morning. So first, tell us a little bit about Healing Haven.
Sure. The Healing Haven is a behavioral clinic that provides services to kids with autism and other related disorders, and we're located in Madison Heights. We provide ABA therapy. We also have speech therapy, occupational therapy, and counseling, and we typically provide services to kids between the ages of 2 and 16.
And you have a big hiring event happening coming up next week on the 7th. What sort of candidates are you looking for, and what positions are you looking to fill?
Yes. I'm sorry, my computer froze there for a second. Yes, our hiring event.
That's okay, no problem.
Yeah, it's coming up on the 7th. We're very excited about this, upcoming on Thursday. And it's going to be located at our campus in Madison Heights. People that are interested in attending can either sign up online or they can just show up on Thursday. We would welcome walk-ins as well, and they'll get the opportunity to tour the clinic, to learn more about the services that we provide, and we're going to have on-the-spot interviews.
And are you looking specifically for ABA therapists, or is this job fair open to people who maybe have never got into that industry before and might be interested in a career change?
So yes, definitely, actually both. So our ABA therapy, the therapist position is the biggest spot that we're looking to fill, but people don't have to have experience for that, interestingly enough. If people have experience in working with kids, a desire and passion to learn more, we're looking to hire. We provide very extensive training, and ABA therapists are the people that work one-on-one with the kids with autism, but they do so at the direction of other clinical supervisors that kind of lead the way for them. So we provide the training and the oversight, and they provide the one-on-one therapy.
Walk us through what a day in the life of an ABA therapist at the Healing Haven looks like.
Oh, it's so much fun. It brings us so much joy to work with our kids, honestly. A full-time ABA therapist could expect to have up to 4 kids that they'd work with in the course of a week. And a session is typically about 3 hours long. They'd be paired with a child for the course of that 3 hours, and they'd be working on teaching them to play, teaching them to talk, teaching them to make friends, and overall just teaching them to, kind of interact in a socially engaging and appropriate way.
And it's such an important position too. And as we recognize Autism Acceptance Month, what is something that you want our viewers to know about those with autism diagnoses and their caregivers and their support systems?
Oh, that's a great question. Well, the thing is, if you know one person with autism, you know one person with autism. All people with autism are very, very different. And in fact, you may even know some people that have a diagnosis of autism and you wouldn't even know it. So I think, when we talk about acceptance, for all people, we need to be kinder than necessary because we don't know what people are going through. But the thing that I want people to know about people with autism is that they have so much to offer this world. They are creative, they are smart, they are out of the box thinkers, and it really benefits all of us to kind of take the time to get to know them. And the parents of these kids are dedicated and passionate to kind of helping their kids progress. And so when we talk about acceptance, really, I think that that's an active term. And the more we can do as a society to look to our schools, our churches, our neighbors.
Jamie, can you hear us there? I think we are having just a little bit of tech issues. Jamie, can you hear us?
Sure, I can hear you. Yes,
okay.
Sorry about that.
But we were actually just wrapping up. But before I let you go, Jamie, can you just tell us where people can go for more information about the hiring event and about Healing Haven?
Sure. I think that we've given you guys some information to go onto your website. Our website is www.thehealinghaven.net, and they can find some more information there in regards to where we're located and the hiring event.
Jamie, thanks so much. I appreciate your time. Jamie McGillivray with Healing Haven. Thanks for stopping by and joining us.
Take care. Thanks so much.
You too.